Hey, what's going on? Today we're going to be looking at this little guy. Now, a long time ago we did the March V5, which is a much larger device, but very similar to this in a lot of ways. This is the March III. You have your regular and your balanced outputs. You have this nice knob. It's kind of got a little click to it every time you turn it. You have your mode buttons. You have your little window that'll tell you, the file that you're playing and everything. The thumbnail will have a picture of it lit up. I have it disconnected so I can show you around. You have your line outs, your line ins. You also have Bluetooth as well. Dual USBs, one for charging and one for input, plus the little button to turn it on. Solid metal build, very lightweight though. Put that over here inside the box. You get the manual and the QC information. You get the data cable. We did that in the unboxing. You get the power cable, and of course you get the little power back, the 5-volt power pack. Depending on your country, will have their type of plug. So let's get into this. It is a Bluetooth receiver and a USB DAC. It has multiple inputs and interfaces. You have bass and gain on this, which works really, really tasteful. Your chip is an AK4493SEQ, and you have 4 OPA 1688 amplifiers in it. So you have a nice chipset. You have that AK chipset, which I absolutely love AK chipsets, especially for their nice richness and their warmth. This one not as warm as some of the other ones that I've used over the years. Definitely not as warm as like a person. So sound quality on this, very, very good. What you have here is a super clear, nicely detailed, even using the Bluetooth, with a hint of warmth, but it's mostly neutral. It sounds very natural and organic sounding, which is basically the same thing, organic and natural. It's a nice little device. Is it the most powerful? No, and we'll get into that in just a few minutes. Bluetooth 5.2, by the way, 3.5 millimeter, single-ended 4.4 millimeter balanced. It has LDAC, which is excellent, AAC, SBC, native DSD up to 512 32-bit, 768 kilohertz PCM on this. You have 8x MQA decoding, all in this tiny little device. And I'll pull the keyboard down so you can see the 5, how much smaller it is than that. The little OLED display is very sharp and easy to read, even though it's little. So as a DAC, it uses 2 of the AK chips, by the way, and 4 of the OPA amps in it. It's slightly over $100 for this one. It's got some nice. It's got the FPGA AP24390 digital circuit. Some excellent internals on this, and just get into this a little bit more over here. No matter what you're running, whether you're running a phone or a PC or a Mac, it's going to sound really, really good. So let's go with the 4.4. That has 4 VRMS output on that. Very low noise on that as well. The output power is 630 milliwatts at 32 ohms. And the 3.5 is 310 milliwatts at 32 ohms. Just to let you know that as well. Inside the box, you get all that stuff. You get the antenna too. Don't forget that. I almost forgot about the antenna when I did. I'm going to pull this down so I can show you. And I hit something on my mouse, which got me off my notes. But here is the regular March right there. And as you can see, this March is like a quarter of the size of the regular one. Yet it has a lot of the same features. Maybe not as much as the power, even though this does have a decent amount of power. but it does have some really good features to it. And like I said, it sounds really, really good. There's a nice kind of naturalish tuning with a nice subtile warmth to it. It's not overly colored, but it has really good dynamics. We're talking about the treble. It has an excellent amount of separation and clarity there. Mid-range, very, very neutral, very clear and precise. Depending on what you're listening to, it'll come out more or less. Just overall, it is a very good quality product. And it's tiny. And I suppose you could make this portable if you really wanted to. I'm not 100% sure. I was thinking about it, but I haven't tried it yet. But for the most part, it's nice. You get everything in the box that you need. It sounds great. It's got plenty of power for most uses. And if you're looking for something, that you want on your desktop that doesn't take up a lot of space, maybe you got a mini PC like I do or something, this is a perfect addition to it. I think in comparison with the iFi Uno, which sounds fantastic, which is a similar device, that doesn't offer you the Bluetooth. That doesn't have all the features that this does have. And that's much more warmish, robust, and lush sounding, which isn't a bad thing. But I think you get more of a clarity, neutral sound with that little hint of warmth overall with this one. Excellent device. Thank you again for watching. Be safe, and I will see you in the next video.